Hello! Let's talk about integration of ICS CUBE at Active Directory. The domain controller should be added to the list of ICS CUBE users, and its authorization should be configured to work by IP address. This will enable ICS CUBE to connect and exchange data with the domain controller. Import of a user list from Active Directory by LDAP protocol is available in ICS CUBE. For connection to Active Directory, we should specify IP address, full name of the domain, administrator login and password. Secure LDAP checkbox is intended for allowing exchange of data with the controller by SSL protocol. Skip empty group checkbox hides groups with no users from the list. Name and login of user will be imported when you check a box in the import column of the corresponding user. If synchronized box is checked, it will result in such an import that any modification of this object in the domain controller will cause modification of the object in the ICS CUBE. When importing users with synchronization, you can also import the user's mailbox. Mail domain of imported mailbox should be created on ICS CUBE prior to the import action. For using domain authorization of users in ICS CUBE services, we should configure a network neighborhood service. It's located in File Server section. Let's look at Authentication tab. By default, ICS CUBE located in a workgroup with the name workgroup and has ICS as its name. To connect ICS CUBE with your domain, you should choose the domain and type in a domain name, which will also be a prefix of all domain user logins, and full DNS name of domain. The flag Create DNS Forward Zone allows you to redirect DNS request for a domain for a specified IP address. Checkbox SISMB request allows to turn on additional security option for network resources, but older operating system cannot support them. After you press Join button, the server will request login and password for connection with the domain controller. User whose login and password you will enter must have administrator privileges. ICS CUBE is successfully added to the domain. Now we can log into various ICS CUBE services using login and password from Active Directory. These services can be web interface, proxy, VPN, shared resources, FTP, web resources, and imported mailboxes. If you need your proxy use authorization through the domain, you should go to proxy settings and switch the type of authorization. Now, if the user's browser has ICS CUBE address configured as HTTP proxy, it will automatically get access. Xhalf utility should be used for internet access without proxy. You need to download this utility to user's PC. Utility will use data of domain account used for user authorization in the system and add his current IP address to the list of ICS CUBE users. Shared resource can be created on the network neighborhood. For creating, you need to press Add button, enter a resource name, choose a folder for shared access on ICS CUBE disk, and select users who will have access. This way of sharing access to files is very convenient, because on Windows PC such resource can be opened via File Explorer program. Thank you for attention. See you soon.